Hi guys, so this is my new project. It's a panel inside my computer case that has the like a monitor for my computer temperatures and other stuff. I actually designed this myself, and so I actually have to fix some things in here because obviously it's not right. Like the GPU display should be in line with the CPU temperature, at least as far as the scales go. I just gotta change some numbers in there. All right, so yeah, so this is a custom design. The HDMI was pretty tricky because the regular HDMI cable was actually way too long, and it was sticking out. So I had to buy a custom like 270-degree angle HDMI, and then the wire runs down here, and then it plugs into my GPU. And then the power is a micro SD or micro USB, and obviously that is a normal size and it's really long, so I might actually go back and buy a custom angled plug-in. And these angled ones are not cheap. This one was $10, so I'm assuming this cable would probably be about the same, $8 maybe. But yeah, right now it's a regular cable, so it's kind of like leaning against this and it's being bent right here. That's not good, so I'll have to go buy a new cable. Anyway, so that's also plugged in, and then it's powered through USB. Same thing as Nuka-Cola bottle. It's powered by USB here. It's plugged in here, and there's a cable that runs back here. Here's my two SSD, 1 terabyte each, and then NVMe in there, and so forth. RAM. This this CPU is actually water cooled. As you can see, originally there's only two fans. There's a intake fan that blows air up, and then there's an exhaust fan that blows air out. And how the temperature works is that it's water cooler, so that water is flowing through these pipes. So one is going this way, and the other one's going that way, and there's water constantly flowing back and forth to cool the CPU. It's actually pretty cool. So as you can see, for the temperature is 144 Fahrenheit. So anyway, the problem with this case is there's only two fans. So I added another fan up here just to get that extra cooling, as you can see there. And the air is blowing downward. And the reason why is when I'm running a game, this GPU gets really hot. And there's two fans on the GPU that kicks in, and it blows hot air out. And so when the hot air goes out, it actually heats up this whole area, so that having an extra cooling fan above blowing it down here actually makes a lot of sense to me anyway. I could be totally wrong, but it's really cool in here. I can feel the cool air in here. But yeah, so that is actually running like a USB. It's a USB fan basically. So and that's also plugged in. I gotta clean up some cables down here, and then maybe take this guy out and just clean up this area just a little bit. But so far, wow, it's actually the temperature dropped quite a bit. But right now, I'm just focused on my little monitor in here. It's really cool. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope this helps and gives you an idea. The software I'm using is ADA 64, and it's a sensory panel software that you can get for like $10. Yeah, pretty much it. Yeah, thanks for watching. So this is an update on the screen that I'm using on my Fallout computer. It's just a generic 7-inch screen. This one's made by Ted Niesel, which is the company that makes it, and it's a 1024 by 600 IPS screen, and it looks good to me. And it has the plugin I need, which is HDMI, and then it's powered by micro USB. And you're gonna read reviews on the screen that says that they're complaining about the color accuracy and quality of it. And look, it's $50. It's not, you have to dial down your expectation when you're buying something like this. Obviously, there's going to be far superior screens that you can get out there for like a lot more money. But for what I'm using it for, it looks bright, it looks good, and to my eyes, $50 is acceptable. I mean, it's fine. I mean, if it looks terrible, I would mention it, but it looks fine. I mean, for what I'm using it for anyway. So maybe they're watching like HD quality movies or something. Well, you shouldn't be doing that on a small 7-inch screen anyway. So just buy yourself an HD TV and just don't complain about it. Well, anyway, so this is kind of nice because this particular product came with all sorts of accessories that I actually did not even use or really care for. I just actually wanted the screen. But if you're looking for like an extra option, this is really nice because it does come with touch, which I'm not using. And if you are going to use touch, you need to power it with this secondary power button with the touch button here down here. So you can see here HDMI in, and then 5 volts, and then there's 5 volts plus touch. That's what you'll use if you're planning on using the touch functionality of the screen. I personally am not using it for the touch. I can't comment on how accurate or how good the touch is, but for $50 it's probably not that great, but who cares? I mean, anyway, and then you got some power button, which I'm never going to touch because obviously I'm just mounting this on my computer, leaving it on. Whenever the computer boots up, the screen boots up with it as well. And what else? So the extras it comes with this HDMI cable, USB cable, stylus, copper stands. None of it I'm actually using any of these, but it's nice that they gave it to us. And then the best part is the HDMI to mini HDMI adapter, which if you have a Raspberry Pi 4, this is actually pretty amazing that they're giving it to you. I'm not using it, but man, I'm keeping this for my Raspberry Pi 4. So kudos, and thank you for including it. That's awesome. I'm sure it's only a couple bucks to them, but I think it's this whole extra stuff not needed, but thank you. I didn't think. Anyway, but if you are looking for something, with all this stuff for $50 with the screen, it's a good deal in my opinion. It's very light too. It's like half a pound, and so you can mount this anywhere. So if you're looking for a project, maybe a Raspberry Pi project, maybe like a little display screen in your bathroom, for example, this will get you started, and then you get a Raspberry Pi, and then so on and so forth. And yeah, so this is kind of nice. Anyway, the software I'm using to run the sensory panel is called ADA64, and you can get a demo or trial version if you want for free. But if you want to buy it, it's $40 for the cheapest one. I'm gonna say give it a try at least, and then maybe also look into some free options as well. I'm sure there's a lot of free one. There's something called DAC board. That I'm kind of playing around with, and that is actually just all it does is display your calendar, display your pictures, and so on. Anyway, so if you're interested in doing that, check out DAC board or check out ADA64, and that's all I have for you guys right now. Thanks for watching.